What is time? A question unanswered. Time has been a big debate in science community as well. And it has now been understood that it is not universally the same. It is relative. But even then, time seems like it is just a concept of the mind. In spirituality, however, time is not considered linear at all. It is considered, if at all, in order for our human mind to relate to the spiritual knowledge. In essence, time doesn't exist. There is just one eternal now. Therefore, your life only appears to be linear. But all of your future life, past and present, exists now. You are only choosing what you want out of the endless sea of creation in the now. So, how does time make you unhappy? Because you believe that you have limited time. You are wasting time. Or you are running against time. Your mind is always in the past or the future. It is rarely in the now. And now is all there is. You see, a future worry is not here yet. The problem is, let's say, a week from now in mental terms. But when are you worrying about that problem? Now. Isn't it? You are ruining your now because of something that may or may not happen. Same goes for the past. You had an experience in the past that was traumatic. We are not questioning the legitimacy of the event. It happened. But, when you think about it, you feel its pain only in the now moment. So, you make that past memory literally alive as far as your mind and body is concerned. You are so deep into it that your body has an emotional reaction to it. The pain and emotions are real, even if the past isn't physically real anymore. You see, your relation to the psychological time is keeping you unhappy. Now is all there is. Yet you are either stuck in past or future. What about now? Take a deep breath and feel your body. Get centered and feel. Isn't everything right in the now? Where is time then? If not in your mind. When you are waiting for something, you feel miserable only because of your association with time. You feel like you are losing time. How can you lose something that isn't real? Any activity that you do, it becomes pleasurable if you do it in the now. Not rejecting the now. And not thinking about it. Just doing it. This is called flow. Flow is when you lose track of time. And you feel completely absorbed in the now. Athletes can feel it in the midst of a game. When time slows down for them and their focus is expanded. Simply because they are not thinking. They are fully immersed in the now of the game. And when a player is in the now, he is at his best. We have all experienced times of pure flow and bliss. Working on something and completely lost in it. So much so that hours have gone by without notice. When you hang out with someone you deeply enjoy. Time with that person seems to go at light speed. You are lost and blissed out. Why? Simply because you are not thinking. You are just being. Enjoying the now. This person makes you forget about the past and future. So, you are fully in the now. Those amazing nights that you had with your person or your best friends. Don't you feel like those moments passed in an instant? Because you weren't aware of the psychological time. You were just having fun. This is what is called happiness. Now. In the present. You won't find fulfillment anywhere except in the now. You can chase a dream endlessly. And be miserable in the chase. Because you are seeing it somewhere in the future. So now is not good enough. So, your entire journey to the attainment of your desire is painful and lacking. Why not enjoy the journey as well? By feeling fulfilled now. Because that imaginal future doesn't exist yet in the physical terms. But your suffering in the now is 100% real. Because you do not see your desire in the now. So, you reject the now. Since time is not linear, all that you want exists in the eternal now. Just as mere possibility. And you can only make alive a possibility by feeling it in the now. How do you do that? You can remember a painful past event and feel sad right now, right? So, you are fulfilling that pain in the now. Now do the same with your desire. Imagine what you want as though you have it now. Feel its bliss. Enjoy it. Dwell in it mentally. And you make this possibility alive. And it can be felt in the now moment as emotional fulfillment. Physical manifestation will follow soon in a future now moment. This way, you can enjoy the journey. By constantly feeling fulfilled all the way to the physical fulfillment of your desire. For example, you want to get married. Feel and imagine how it would feel to be married to your ideal person. Imagine in the now, as though it is happening now. Not in future. Now. Habitually go to this feeling state in your day-to-day life. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just feel it. You are making this possibility alive in the endless sea of creation. So, how is not your concern? If you do this, you feel blissful. all the way to the physical realization. The alternate is to feel miserable that you are not married yet. You haven't found your person. You are not ready to get married or too broke to have this responsibility and so on. You see, this makes the journey horrible. You feel like your desire is always in the future and you keep chasing it being miserable and unhappy. So, practice letting go of time. Even Einstein came to a conclusion, and I quote, "The distinction between the past, present and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." End of quote. So, time is an illusion. Simply because it feels so real, yet it isn't really there. And it breeds non-fulfillment and misery. So let it go, and be happy, and fulfilled in the now. Live a life of flow. Now,